and it's just to me it's important. And I think going back to the simpler part, the simpler way of life is to me is less stressful. Would I be able to create a wedding cake in an hour? If it were crumb coated and stacked, sure, I would not have a problem doing that. As long as everything was there and prepared. I am a firm believer in getting things organized. If you have all the tools that you need laid out, prepared, then I think things go much more smoothly. They go smoother, excuse me. Organization is a big part of being efficient. Sorry, being effective. I mean, and that's in everyday life. I mean, you can't live your life in disarray. There has to be some organization. There has to be some cohesiveness. There has to be some semblance of sanity. I really think that this would be a great opportunity for anybody who has an interest in baking, decorating, the food. It seems like the cake industry, cupcakes, whatever your passion is, has taken such a leap forward that if you have any, it seems to be the new venue of art. If you have any art experience, like, why not try food as an art? And I think that I just think it's an awesome venue to express yourself, especially if you like to eat. And who doesn't like to eat? Food is the fabric of life. Thank you for letting me have this opportunity to express my point of view, and I hope you consider me. I would consider it a great pleasure to come up, even just to meet some of the other contestants and learn. I welcome the opportunity, and thank you, and have a great day. This is my kitchen. The druthers of living in a historical home are the small kitchens. This was modified into a little, what you might want to call it, a more modern kitchen. That's about the extent of my counter space. When I have things put up, I do have this island. Right now it's a purse stand. Limited my rinky-dinky little oven. But as you can tell, I don't have much counter space. In here we have my cake shelves that I keep my supplies, my mixer, basic supplies on. That's my shelf. the next great baker with a minute to spare.